I'm Tactical Pascal, welcome to the channel. I hope this finds you all safe and well. In this video I'm going to show you how to use the KH-66 GROM radar guided air-to-ground missile for the MiG-21 in DCS World. So you can carry two of the KH-66 GROMs. They're basically a beam reading missile, so you lock onto the target or you fire and it follows where your radar energy is directed. Now it doesn't work like that in real life, so they've made a little adjustment so we can use it in DCS. But basically, think of it as a radar-guided air-to-ground missile. It's very, very simple to use. You can carry two of them. They have to go on the inner pylons of the aircraft because they're fairly weighty weapons. They fly for about 30 seconds before they self-destruct, so judge when you're going to fire. Make sure they don't have more than 30 seconds of flight time. So let's see how we use them and destroy things. Okay, let's load the GROMs. So let's talk to the ground crew, rearm and refuel. Now they can only go on here pylons 2 and 4, but in the actual aircraft it's labelled as pylons 1 and 2. So we'll go pylon 2, air-to-ground missile. We'll have a KH-66 GROM, pylon 4, air-to-ground missile, KH-66 GROM. Let's take a centerline fuel tank, and then we'll also take a wing tanks. And this will be our loadout to go and hunt a ship.
Request rearming.
Okay, now when you're firing the GROM, let's have a look at the weapons panel. You're going to have to do a few things. Now, you want the top selector here, down at the launch. So your ASP mode, missiles, rockets, gun, it needs to be down in the launch position. We then have the second switch, the ASP mode, bombardment, shooting. It needs to be up to the S for shooting, because that's where we're shooting the missile. We're not dropping a bomb, we're shooting the missile. Then we can leave the main mode to auto. Now the mode selector here, gyro and missile, we want it down at the bottom here. Thank you, rearming complete. Now to actually select the weapon itself, what we need to do with the rotator dials here is, this is the S-24 rockets. Now we can only carry them in pylons 1 and 2, so we're going to rotate round, in fact left click was quicker, so we'll leave it on 1 and 2. For the actual missile itself, we want the IR-SAR switch in the neutral position, and then the air-to-ground master mode down at ground. This is what your switches should look like for firing the missile. So S-24 rocket, neutral, air-to-ground, down, up, up on those switches, and then down to gyro. And let's jump in the cockpit and we'll see how we use it. So to fire the weapon, it's pretty simple. Make sure you've got your radar on. Easiest way, switch it up to a locked beam. Then we're going to rotate our selector knob around to the S-24 rocket, pylon 1 and 2. Put the IR-SAR weapon selector to the neutral position and go to ground master mode. Make sure your ASP is in gyro, then our selector switches on the left are down, up, up. And then all we're going to do is bank in towards our target. Add a little bit of power as we go. I'm going to turn off the net so I can see my pepper a bit easier. All I need to do is place the pepper slightly above my target and lock on. So there's our target there, rolling in. Let the aircraft settle a little bit before I lock. I want to go slightly above on the pepper, so there will be good. Now all I'm going to do is weapon release, so rifle, and then the other one as well, rifle. Then we have splash, splash, or shack rather. And then we're going to break away so we can turn our radar back to normal and then get out of dodge. That's how we employ it using the fixed beam mode. We can see the ship there is on fire. We can also use the GROM to engage air targets if they're slow enough moving. Now it is difficult and I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it. So arm the weapon the same as you did before. And then we're going to sneak in behind this lonely B-52. Now he's dropping out the way there. So what I'm going to do is break off and then try and get behind him. So I'm going to go to locked beam mode again. And fly along and see where he goes. Now I want to be right behind him. Any manoeuvring and it's going to miss. You fire it too close, it won't have time to manoeuvre towards it. So he's turning slightly. So my radar is still off because I don't want him to alert him to let him know I'm here. So banking towards, and then we're going to go close, close, close. Radar on. He knows I'm here now. Lock. Fire. Fire. Now they're going to follow him. All I need to do is keep my nose on it. They're following him. They've got the fuel to get there. Do they have the maneuverability? Yes, they do. Splash 1, B-52 with an air-to-ground radar-guided missile. It can be done. Again, I don't recommend it. It's quite difficult to pull off. You have to make the target unaware by having your radar off and put it on at the last minute. And against the fighter, it's just not going to work unless he's not got his RWR on and knows you're there. Things to note that when you do fire a GROM, because it is heavy, you're going to left wing down, so you fire the left one first, then the right one, so your load will become asymmetric. So you can either fire both or just be prepared to trim out to the right hand side. Like I've said, they're very simple to use. They have to be, because I can use them. It's a great weapon to use with the MiG-21. The MiG-21 is, again, slowly becoming my favourite again. So there's more content going to be coming. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to come and check us out at Tactical DCS. I'll link our Discord in the description below. Group of absolutely fantastic people, each one better than me, I suspect. And we've got instructors there ready to help you out to get started with whatever you want to learn DCS, all for free, of course. So, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Tactical Pascale, out!